Weapons of mass derpiness. We're doing something stupid.
Wow, that was a leap.
Just watch my waist when I do that jump. Do you see me doing a little jig?
You got some moves. Yeah, you got some moves there.
All right. So there's a platform up here.
Boris knows how to move his hips.
We'll never speak of that again.
Okay, so we are way up. So we are...
And then down there is a planet. And on that planet...
And a settlement.
32k away, we've used triangulation. Because, you know, maths. And hopefully...
Is a thing.
If we drop from this point, anything we drop from here should hit the lake where our little settlement is. So we can test an orbital weapon.
Orbital bombardment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As long as you... It's a geostationary orbit. It's very effective for weapons.
Yes.
You stay in the one spot all the time.
It's geostationary directly above a settlement.
Yeah. So it does take a fair amount of planning. You have to have the forethought of putting a weapon there before they build the settlement. And then just hope that it goes there, because I'm sure, you know, launching it afterwards would arouse suspicion.
Well, if you plan out the spot where you can hit from up here, and then you just go down there and you draw a big X on the ground, and everybody knows that, you know, X marks the spot. So when they're looking for a place to build a settlement, they'll see the X and go, oh my god, we should build here. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
I know
if there was a
would,
massive
actually.
X on the ground, I'd build directly there.
Okay, so yeah, should we just hop down to the...
We're just wasting time, really, because things can only fall at 104 meters a second, so we don't really need to be any more than a couple of Ks up, but this just looks good.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll go down there. Here's our settlement.
Woohoo!
It's on a lake.
Yep.
It's a popular place
because
to
this
build.
is an oxygen mining colony.
Yeah. It's very well planned.
Mm-hmm.
It does kind of remind you of something someone just slapped down in a couple of minutes, but there is a really good plan to it. Like there's a good reason.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you just can't see it from here. You got to go inside. There's a a projection of a blueprint of how it all works.
Yeah,
makes sense.
We don't have time to go inside and show that.
No, but we do have time to come over here. Follow me.
Oh, okay. I'm following. There's a ball over here.
Yep, this is where my thing landed, and you can see that it didn't make a crater at all.
This is your test round.
My test round, yes.
It just bounced.
It bounced. Like you can see right over here where my dead body was. This is where it bounced, right here.
See, this isn't that expensive. Like, that's just a few steel plates. So I think that is a legitimate way to get onto a planet. It's a lot less expensive. Like, ignore the stupid derpiness stuff for a second. If you build a ship and then just build a few bulbs underneath that you sacrifice on landing, you can land so much faster.
Yeah.
Just let it fall out of the sky, let the bulbs blow up, and then like remove them from your ship.
And you're done.
Then,
it's all good.
Yeah, have a blueprint, weld them back up before your next drop. I'm going to try that. Yeah. Right, anyway, shall we go back up to the top?
Yes.
We've seen enough of the thing that we're almost certainly going to miss. And this is the thing that I've started to build. So I'm going to continue to build this. I don't know how we're going to do this one. Are we going to build multiple ones, or... I don't know.
Well, I thought we'd just build a big one this time, but we could try building multiple ones.
Because this one isn't particularly complicated.
No.
But in any case, this point here, if we drop it, like, we'll copy and paste.
Underneath
here I am.
to this.
Yeah,
okay.
copy and paste, match the yellow dots up and drop.
See what happens. So what's your game plan with this? Is this you're literally just gonna
warheads
underneath every single one of these, okay? And then you're just gonna release all of the merge blocks at once.
Maybe not, because I know warheads don't really combine their strength. If you let them all off at once, they just go boom, and that's it. They don't actually...
So,
but
if you put them all on like a timer so that they release maybe 5 seconds apart, and then
that's a lot of work.
Once the first one hits, it'll just be a constant, shower of warheads.
Maybe this is a good chance to try to test that hypothesis, because I haven't set this one up for the timer, and that would take far too much work to start to add a timer to that. So I'll build a second one, and I'll maybe stagger it so it's pointy, so the middle is a lot lower, and then I don't have to worry about timer at all. I'll physically have them further apart, and then I can release them all at once, but they'll hit at different times, because timers are really fiddly. And I like timers, but they take time, and I'm averse to work.
Yeah. They take time to time.
So I'd rather use a physical solution, because I just bodge everything.
Yeah, this was my original plan for what I was going to drop was basically just one of these. So I'm glad that you've beefed that up.
Are you helping or just watching?
Oh, I'm just watching.
Of course.
Well, you've got symmetry and everything on, so I figured that if I tried to place things, then we would merge them together like we did with the town downstairs, and really bad things would happen.
I don't have a recording of that to show it back, so that reference makes no sense.
Yes, when we were building the village, we both just happened to place one of the buildings in exactly the same spot at exactly the same time, and the server just merged them both and then caused some explosion fun.
That was after we crashed the server twice?
Yep. By building a giant pillar to the skies and then trying to let it fall. Alright, so here's plan A.
I'm not used to typing with my microphone getting in the way of one of my arms, because when you sort of touch type, you've got to have things in the way that you're used to them, and my microphone pushes one of my arms to the side a little bit, and it makes me look like I can't type in every single recording. I'm trying to type merge block, and I've gone merge block, and now it's a mere block.
Perfect.
I'm actually going to call it a mere block now.
Yep, mere block. Yep. So from now on, all merge blocks are mere blocks. This is a thing that we must continue.
Okay, so the mere blocks are ready for dropping. That was the simplest build I've ever done. It's probably a good idea to build
There we go.
One. So...
Well, you can build another one by just copy-paste. Then there's the second easiest build you've ever made.
Right, so how am I going to do this staggering? Okay, staircase it is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it.
It's going to have to be a staircase with two things. Like that. I probably should turn the symmetry mode on before it's too late.
Oh, you're building a...
So we'll keep doing this?
Yeah.
And then
we'll be
come back and drop it and wait for the 15 minutes for it to hit the ground.
Don't worry, we'll speed that up for you guys. We get to go through every second of wonderfulness, but we'll make it less wonderful for you. Okay.
Oh, damn it, I did the stupid thing. We finished building. And Minty's here, somewhere. There's Minty. Minty's just...
Hi there.
Just watching. He's a voyeur.
Hi. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
So this is our pretend ship. This is our drop ship. It's just a
Yep.
station.
A very pretty one.
And
Beautiful.
here's the first thing that I built. Let's see if I can paste it somewhere near the center. I don't think it really matters whether or not it is completely centered to the other platform, because it's almost certainly not going to work. That's a long way off center.
Right.
Yeah.
I know I just said
so-
it doesn't matter, but that was too far.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
if I'm
you're
gonna
trying to
be able
use that little yellow dot as the center.
Yeah. Just have to be careful. This is close enough. I could do it, very precisely, but this, just roughly guessing, is... Oh, that's even worse.
That's it. That's it.
How is it that bad? I'm leaving that. That's just how it is.
I'm going to push it over a little bit. I'll push over here. I'll push. Push.
So this is the first
Right.
invention of 3.
Yeah, so-
this one is Boris's creation.
Yeah. It's a very simple one. It's the one that I was building when you were watching.
That I was watching you build.
Yeah. So that platform is the bottom of the ship. That stays attached to the ship. The thrusters are to represent the ship, because it needs to be converted to one before we can use it. And everything else just drops off. It's very simple.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Is this the abstract death triangle?
Abstract death... We can't name it yet. I wonder how in formation these will fall. Whether they'll stay like that or break apart. What have I got to do? So, converting to a ship now. And it's not blown up. That's progress. So, shall I go? Is there anything else that we need to say before it all goes wrong?
On your marks, get set.
Bang.
I toggled the merge block off. Is it
There
going?
they go.
Okay,
There they
here we
go.
go.
There they go.
Yeah. Look at that. It's a
Now,
it's a layer of death.
yeah, they're not staying in formation. They're clumping.
Yeah, they are clumping. I'm going to get underneath it. Whoa,
Oh,
not too close.
looking from the other way,
shit.
they're not clumping. But the middle section has fallen faster than the rest.
It has. It has. This is nice. This is quite nice.
I wonder why. Why that middle bit? I guess those merge blocks were the first ones to turn off, like a few game ticks before the rest.
It's a giant jellyfish of warheads. Look at this. I'm inside of it. All right, so
This is going to take a long time to get to the ground. Just so you know, we're not going to watch the entire thing. Oh, well, we're not going to show you the entire thing in real time, that is.
No.
Because we're not cruel.
Oh, the devastation that awaits these poor people. Well, maybe not, because it might land quite a fair way away from them, and they'll go, phew.
Some of them just exploded. They just hit each other.
Yeah,
because they are moving quickly. Let's hope they make it to the ground.
Just by the time it gets to the ground, one left. One warhead. Are they? Oh my god!
No.
Oh my god! I was right in the middle of all that.
Hang on, they're still there. Are they still there on your
Yeah,
end?
they are.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
They're still there here.
Yeah, because that happened right after it synced. So I'm wondering if that didn't actually happen.
It was all a figment of your space imagination. It's quite amazing how much they've spread out. Quite a lot.
Yep, they have.
Okay, so we're 13.5k now.
Yeah,
So we're past halfway.
Yeah.
You can see the lake coming into view there.
Yes, they seem to be well.
No,
well
on my
centered
end
that
it's
lake.
just a cloud. I look down and it's white.
I just happen to be sitting somewhere where I can actually see the lake through the clouds.
I can see the lake quite well. Yeah. So I'm going to head down to the lake. I'm just slowly getting...
More explosions. But that was just after it synced again, and they're not disappearing.
Interesting. I heard that behind me.
Oh, I can see the town now.
Yeah, I can see the town too.
Ooh.
Oh, some more explosions.
If they're actually doing things, and it's only taken a couple out.
Yeah, that's
unless
interesting.
they're not really there, but...
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, we can all see them. I'm going to go and warn everybody.
More explosions. Okay, here we go. This is actually looking to be fairly on target. They've got a fireworks show above them, so we're kind of alerting them to what's coming.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness. Here it comes. Whoa! That was pretty much spot on.
I haven't actually seen it yet. Oh, there we go.
That's it. But generally one building is completely decimated. And that's quite impressive actually. That is quite impressive.
That worked.
It did. Look at those holes in the ice.
Yeah.
Quite the crater.
What a great aim. Nice work.
You don't realize the size of the crater until you're in it.
No.
That's a good point, actually.
It is huge.
That's exactly where, like, we fired a test round before we did this to work out where to place the settlement. And that's exactly on the point. So I think you could actually aim with this weapon.
Yeah.
Wow. The mind boggles.
Unfortunately, because it worked, we now need to set up another settlement.
Yeah, that's right.
So I guess we'll do that and then come back with the next one. Here's the second ship. This was originally basically the same as the first one, but with this staggered thing.
Approach.
So that, all of the warheads didn't hit at exactly the same time. However, looking at that last one that we just did and how the warheads fell just in a clump anyway and weren't all in a spread plane, like one single plane, I think we'll just call this one for fun because I want to see if it'll leave a cross in the ground.
When you released the last one, the center warhead seemed to fall a bit faster than the outer warhead, so I wonder...
Yeah, I think that was the order that
you made them in.
Yeah, the game as it goes through and turns them off. But anyway, Anubis? Last time you said
I said, ready, set, go? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop?
Tally ho!
Oh!
Explosions?
That's
Were they
all right.
real?
It's only a couple.
Because I didn't see any disappear.
No,
and I don't see any damage on the ship either.
Oh, that's impressive, that cross. That looks quite cool.
That does look pretty cool. Well, if this actually does blow a cross in the ground, we can use this as a terraforming machine where you can, customize the ground of your planet.
Yeah.
From orbit?
Yeah, from orbit.
Save on fuel.
Well,
getting down there.
Yeah, you want to have some trenches and cut some stuff into the mountains or totally.
That's quite interesting. The squares, the edges of the square have lost their shape completely.
Yep.
The cross is still...
The cross still does appear to be there.
Yeah, but it's quite interesting.
But it is scattering a bit.
Yeah.
But the main thing that we want is the up and down, like the vertical spread.
Yeah, to be stacked.
So they're not hitting at exactly the same time.
This one has spread a great deal more than the first one. Reach the surface and I'm looking up.
Here they come.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh, holy moly. Holy moly. Whoa.
It definitely didn't land in an X, but I don't mind.
That was a huge spread.
That was amazing.
Oh, and Space Engineers just
Yeah,
crashed.
your space engineers just had enough. That was too much to handle.
I'm still here.
Wow.
There's
Oh,
not
you
as
lucky
much
dog.
damage to the buildings themselves.
Structure. It was
But-
definitely more distributed, right? Like it was less.
It was. Mm.
But the ground underneath has suffered a lot more damage, so I wonder if it's because this time we had our things floating a bit higher because of all the damage underneath. So the majority of them
Maybe.
True.
like fell into the craters and so forth. I don't know. I'll have to watch it back, but I think that's still enough damage anyway. That's enough damage to
That's-
really
yeah.
annoy the people living here.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I
noticeable.
would agree with that. All right, so moving on for test numero 3.
What accent was that?
I have no idea. And welcome back. Here we are with my creation.
It's still going.
It's the what?
It's still going. I started at the bottom. It's taking me a little while to get to the top.
Oh.
It's just,
There's
Oh,
a lot,
yeah,
of, lot of thrusters.
it's another long shaft of Anubis's.
Yeah. So the idea behind this one is we decided that we needed to have a piston and rotor extravaganza as well as just dropping them. So this one here, the whole idea is when it gets close to the settlement, all of this stuff will activate and start
And it'll break.
pistoning and rotating,
That's what the arm
break
is.
all apart. Yeah.
It's one long sensor arm because sensors
Yes.
only go 50 meters.
Yeah, and this arm here, yeah. So this whole arm down here is basically the lance. We're going to skewer the planet.
Yep. Shish
There's
kebab.
the sensor right there, so it's going to detect the ground. And we decided though that we had to get the lance out of the way so that the bombs could still hit the target. So all of the thrusters will activate after and the merge block here will disconnect, and then this thing will fly off to the side so that this thing can spin and go crazy into the settlement.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
That's the idea. Yeah.
And then some poor person will have this giant lance just fall on them somewhere else on the planet.
Yeah.
Collateral damage.
But I actually have a seat, so here's my seat.
I've got a seat.
Where is that? Is that
I'm
right
in
down the
very-
bottom?
No, that's me.
It's at the base. Oh,
I'm-
you're
I'm
at
on
the
the-
bottom?
I'm on the tip of the shaft.
So you're going
Okay.
to report on where it lands, I guess.
yeah.
Oh, so is Anubis.
I'll get there just a seconds.
Yeah, we're both in the same spot because when I built this, my idea is that because this is the whole ship. This isn't like how you were saying that yours is on the bottom of another ship.
Yeah.
This is the whole ship. So you sit in this cockpit here, and then when
and you get
this
away.
detects the ground, it's your escape pod.
Yeah.
Your escape pod that will just go directly into the mountain
Into the
off
side
to
of
the
a
side.
mountain.
Yeah.
well, Anubis might clear the top of the mountain. I'll definitely be getting dragged along.
Not only that, but it's going to be your head that is the first thing that hits that mountain.
Yeah. What's your point?
I'm excited. This is like a giant fairground ride in space. Lethal, though. Definitely lethal.
This is, of course, assuming that any of
That
this
this
makes
actually
it to the
works
ground.
as expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Everything's worked too well so far, so something's got to go wrong.
And it'll be mine. All right. Converting to ship.
Yeah.
I'm falling.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how
Okay,
to
and I
get this
can't
entire
actually-
thing in frame. I'm going to have to go sideways.
Yeah.
You've got a look of fear in your face. Oh, this is quite good, actually. Oh, nice. Oh, that's just beautiful.
Oh no!
what's
Oh,
going
my
on?
God!
Oh, no.
What just happened?
Oh, my God. What? Something happened.
Okay. Plan B.
At least you escaped alive.
Yeah.
You're not going to
Yep.
escape this bit alive.
Yeah, well, I escaped the part that it was meant to escape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm in my escape pod, so all is well.
Escaping straight to the planet surface.
Oh, we are at the
At the right lake.
right
And
lake.
the good news is, I don't think we'll have to rebuild.
All right, I'm going to see if I can come and catch you. Okay.
Oh. You just got a line. Well, the middle bit did alright. It's barely even hurt the ground. Just
There's
think
the town
that
right there.
if we were living in this settlement and that just hit the ground beside us, would you think that we were under attack?
I don't know. I think poor old Granny Stubbs was just on her way over the lake going to pick some berries, and that hit her in the head. It was one fatality.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I think we'll be back in a moment now.
Yeah.
All right, so we're trying this again from about 3K up from the town, as you can see, and we're just gonna let this drop and see if it actually works.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Eliminate some variables.
That's right. We're picking up
yeah.
some speed.
And there's been reports of a UFO sighting from within the town.
So this thing is supposed to detect the ground.
But it'll be very close to the ground. In fact, I'm willing to bet the lance will just go directly into one of the buildings or something like that. Because it has to pretty much be at the ground.
Oh,
there it
no.
goes!
Oh,
It's alright,
Oh, look
this
at
will
that.
actually hit, so we'll get to
Yes.
see some explosions.
Oh, look at that. The lance is just...
the lance was the weapon in the end.
It was. It fully skewered that building.
Is that me landing? Oh, no, that's you.
Whoa,
Where did I end
Whoa,
up?
whoa, whoa. Why am I so
I'm
unable to control anything?
Oh, I'm in one of the buildings.
Yeah? Nice one. Are you in that comedy, are you sitting in a seat in a building?
I'm the boarding party.
Is there someone having sex in a bed and they're looking very bemused?
I am I'm like literally in the blocks.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yes, I am one with the. I have
You've-
become one with the
Oh,
base.
my God.
Hey, Minty, you're right there. Look at me.
Where is it? Where are you?
Forrest, right there. I see you guys.
Can we dig you out?
Hello.
Oh, God. Get the sniffer
Anyhow.
dogs out.
So we have one final finale for everybody at this point.
Here it comes.
Yep.
It's
so
pretty...
after the wonderfulness that was my last ship's major failure, we brought in the big guns. We brought in the backup.
It's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth.
I think
Oh
this
my
could
goodness.
be used for pretty much any situation. It's really good at
Yeah.
getting rid of problems.
All right, I'm on ground level. I'm on ground level. Hey, guys, get out your houses. Now. Granny Stubbs. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
That didn't do anywhere near as much as it should.
No.
Although that would be a massive inconvenience.
Like, I know,
think-
just it's a new sculpture that's been erected in town, everybody.
Yeah. Oh my God,
it's-
the frames though.
It's modern art.
Imagine if you'd logged in on the server, on a PvP server, and just found this on your base.
Found this on top of your base.
Oh, yes. Talk about some... That's some grief.
Well, I think the death square is better at clearing trees than it is at clearing bases.
Yeah.
It's slowly like falling around and circling.
It's
It's
wobbling. It's the
interesting.
top now.
It's
Dreidel,
very
dreidel,
interesting.
Oh, I like this just for the oddness. It's still falling. It's still just
It is.
slowly
Wobbling
pushing its
around on
way.
top. Again. All right. We forgot to name things, so We'll start with the first of Boris's, which was just the flat grid of cluster bombs.
I liked your jellyfish thing.
That was that's true. It was the jellyfish. It was the jellyfish from above.
All right, that's what that's called.
The above a fish.
The above a fish. It's like drop bear. It's like drop bear. It's a drop jellyfish.
Yeah, so it's the above a fish.
So I'm just picturing drop jellyfish now. You just have to look up, and they'll jump at you from trees.
Yeah. Watch it.
I guess they kind of have parachutes. They could just sort of. Yeah.
All right, that works.
So that's
what do
funnier
we
in my head.
conclude on?
Okay, what was the second one? Was the well, it reminded me of a pyramid, an Egyptian's pyramid. It was like Tutankaboom.
Tutankaboom, got it.
All right. Okay. So, what was this? Let's see the last one. So, we were trying to get using a certain.
A lance.
It was like Sir Lanceaboom or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You build things that are so difficult to name, Anubis.
I know. And the fact that you want to keep Lance in the name, you know.
Well, that's against the rules. You could change it.
No, I'm happy with that. So Lanceaboom.
Sir Lanceaboom, okay.
Yeah,
and then the death square, the multi-tool.
The death square. The multi-tool, I like that. The Swiss Army. The Swiss Army.
All right, there we go. We got our names.
All right.
I think we've once again destroyed the sim speed on the server, so it's time to say goodbye. So, goodbye.
All right, see ya.
My tagline for the Death Square is going to be the problem solver. Whatever problem you have, just drop a Death Square on it.
Death Square, yeah. That would be quite a good meme.